What do you got here for me?
Hey, Catalyst crew. Welcome to Catalyst Corner, episode 49. It's Sunday, so we've got Partially Proficient on here with us, and, yeah, let's get into it. How you doing, Paul?
You know, doing pretty all right, actually.
Yeah?
There's some ups and downs lately, but I'm in a good place, so, you know.
All right.
It's comfortable.
I've had a pretty wild week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Oh, the phone. My phone just randomly decided that it was going to turn green. Like the screen just was like, yeah, I'm not going to show you images anymore. You can just look at a green screen.
Just fucking died out on you. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Got to replace, though, so we tackled that. And then, you know, apparently it's 80 degrees in April now.
It explains why you ignored me for like a week. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, you think I'm upset
like,
because I got mistaken as an Uber driver?
Yeah.
Is that what you thought it was?
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, no.
It's the story behind that. It's personal.
Yeah, it'll be on the Patreon.
Yeah.
And then the motor in the AC broke because it was fucking 80 degrees in April, because of course it was.
Well, you can't be having that.
No. So we turned the AC on, and then all of a sudden I got smoke coming out.
Yeah, you light the house on fire.
And I was like,
goes.
I'm like, finally. Sweet, sweet death.
The release is coming.
Yeah. But no, I got another one. You know, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a bit of an HVAC guy.
I know this about you. Yeah, you refuse to pay people for jobs, so you'll just learn to do it.
Yeah, there's something wrong with me. Before we get into it, I wanted to talk to you about a movie I watched real quick.
Okay, hit me with it.
So, you know, my partner and I don't exactly like the same cinema.
No, she. Not speaking. She likes very surface level cinema.
Do you know what it is? The best way I can describe it, and I think a lot of people will understand this, is she likes CW and I like HBO.
I think she just likes popcorn movies.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think she likes she doesn't care about the art form. She doesn't want to be challenged by, a movie or anything like that.
Sure, it's a break. It's a little leisure time activity.
And I'm
it's
sitting
done.
there going like, no, this is important.
Don't you see the value?
Yeah. Learn the lessons that the teachers have to teach. No.
Okay.
So she was working, and
Sure.
I decided to put this one on that I've kind of been circling for a long time.
Okay.
And I love old movies.
Cool.
Just because I
A lot of them are rad.
Yeah, I just like to see kind of.
How old are we talking?
The beginning.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
like
old.
1920s. So I just like to see kind of, if I can find any influences in modern day from them. Things like that. Like,
gotcha.
were directors inspired by this?
I guarantee it, yeah.
And so I watched this one the other day called Haxan.
Okay. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so 1922 out of Denmark, I believe.
Okay.
And basically it's a documentary / horror film.
Interesting.
Which is insane to say from 1920. And look, like 1920s, you had Nosferatu, you had The Cabinet of Dr.
There was
Caligari.
a lot of good stuff at that time
Phantom
already.
of the Opera. Like, there were horror flicks.
Right.
But I'm watching this, right? And it starts off very mundane. Like, it's just him pointing at pictures and everything. But as it kind of evolves, it's a silent film.
Okay.
It was eerie. Because it's eerie because it's silent, right?
Very atmospheric movie.
Sure. And then all of a sudden, they're covering these topics even for today. You're like, holy shit.
Like heavy stuff, yeah?
Yeah, well, not even, like, for an example, there's a scene where, like, a demon throws, or some witches throw a baby in a pot.
Huh.
In 1922.
Yeah, that's pretty ahead of its time in, like, the gruesomeness of it.
There's torture, there's nudity, like, it was...
Oh, wow, that's well ahead of its time.
Right. So I'm watching this and I'm going, holy shit. For 1922, this is... No wonder people talk about this movie.
Right, must have been a riot back then.
Yeah, pretty divisive, but because it was flagged as a documentary, they, like, let it through.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's wild. If you have a chance, check it out. It's on HBO.
Okay.
And
right.
I mean, if you're okay with silent, I know not everybody likes to do
You
them.
know me, I'm on the same field as you.
Yeah,
I like the experimental. I like the fucking different
And
approaches.
like I
art
said,
form
like
of it.
the longer I watched it, the more I became enraptured.
Interesting.
Yeah, good shit.
Now, let me jump ship to an equally experimental, another very niche movie.
Yeah, okay.
It's called Lilo and Stitch.
Yes, definitely experimental.
So, okay, for those who haven't heard, and I just became made aware of this myself, so Lilo and Stitch is next in line for Disney's retreading all their movies in live action.
Have you ever seen the meme of like the Grim Reaper knocking on the door?
Oh, yeah.
It's just that.
It is. They're just like, hey, how do we get the maximum amount of
We've
juice out
gotten
of
Little
all
Mermaid,
these?
we've gotten Peter Pan, who's next? Stitch.
Yeah.
Ohana means family.
Oh, that was weirdly good.
Thank you.
I didn't like that at all.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be in it.
Oh, my God, that's huge. Anyways, so honestly, what made me aware that this was even happening is there's a small, it's not a huge group, but there's a small group of people who are pretty outraged because they've announced who they've cast as Nani, which I don't know. We have a mega fans of Lilo and Stitch
What's that?
here.
That's the older sister of Lilo?
Yeah, it's the older sister
yeah.
of Lilo.
Okay.
She's almost mother figure in a way.
Right.
And people are a little upset. She's a little too light skinned.
Oh, they're mad about
for
her
some
complexion.
people. Yeah, they're a little mad.
Is she Hawaiian?
Like the actress?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is like an
What's
ethnic.
the fucking problem? Holy shit. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the fucking thing about it too. Is
Like if they cast like a fucking chick from like Norway or something, sure. You can get mad at that.
If they were like, hey, for Nani, we're doing Margot Robbie. I'd be like,
we
okay.
chose Margot Robbie.
I'd be like,
Nani.
okay, I get it.
Yeah,
I do.
So she's
I understand.
from Hawaii.
Yeah, they have like an ethnically Hawaiian actress.
That's the dumbest fucking thing I've heard today.
That's my understanding. When I was originally reading up on it, that's what I came across. So if I'm wrong, fucking let me know. But as far as I'm aware, that's a Hawaiian actress portraying the Hawaiian character. And people are just mad that she's, I don't know, doesn't spend enough time in the sun. It's actually insane to me.
You know what's interesting though is
Right.
I've been watching, to kind of piggyback off of that, I've been watching I go on TikTok and stuff until the Fed shuts it down. Mm-hmm. And I've been watching, there's this guy called The Historian.
Okay.
And I like him. He's got some good shit. And he was talking the other day about how they recently came out with this movie about Cleopatra.
Okay.
And they made her, African descent.
Okay.
And it's like, but the records all show that she's
Greek.
Yeah,
she was a Greek woman.
Right. So it's like, but you could have, I guess the problem I have with it is this. And he makes a great point. And he says, why didn't you just tell a story like...
I mean, there's potentiality that she was of mixed race. But
right, but why didn't you just tell a story of, the Pharisee, like, 250 years later when they were Nubian?
Right.
Like, what the fuck is the point?
Well, it's because Cleopatra's more recognizable.
That's fucking... You know what the... But here's my problem with it all. Instead of us getting new characters that are minorities, we're just retreading over the same shit and putting a fresh coat of paint on it. It's ridiculous.
Look, they're the big stories. They're the ones that are profitable. All these brands, they're not interested in, like, making some new work, some new piece of art, some new telling of a story that's never been told before.
Right.
They're just like, hey, which one of these has big dollar signs, hasn't been cashed in?
It's not working. Which is good. Like, that makes me feel hopeful that it's not working.
Maybe they'll change their tune, like go in a different direction with it.
Because I would much, much rather see... I want more diversity in film. But I would rather see new characters than retreading old characters and just doing a gender swap or a race swap.
Right.
Because it adds nothing.
Yeah, no. I could definitely see, or, for historical films, like going back to Cleopatra, do new stories. History is very long, and there is so many incredible stories out there that have never had, like, a really good film made about them.
Right. You don't have to retread on this shit. It's just wild to me.
Do you even make the connection back to TikTok like you were talking about before? There's a great channel on there, Roman Helmick. I don't know if you've ever seen him. He covers like niche historical people who are fascinating, and like 95% of them have never been covered by any sort of show, movie, anything.
Right.
And
it's
they
like
make
we've only
fascinating
tapped
stories.
5% of the stories.
Right. There's so much out there. I don't know.
It's
but
just
it is what
lazy.
it is. Like you said, it's laziness. And that's what drives all these decisions. What's lazy but still makes money.
It's tricky for me because I'm passionate about it, right?
I know.
And I have to be careful because that passion can be misconstrued as bigotry or racism or things like that. And it's
Right.
like, but that's not what it is.
Look, knowing you, I know it's about the story being told. It's not about the content of the characters or who they are or who's betraying them. It's, did you tell the story properly?
Right. Like, dude, Black Panther, like one of my top Marvel movies, period.
Yeah, that was a fantastic movie.
Killmonger is the second best villain behind Thanos.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh,
See,
dude.
I haven't watched the Marvel movies in years, so I couldn't make a well-formed opinion on it.
It made such an impact on me that there was actually a villain that had a goal that wasn't, I just want to kill everyone.
Murder the human race.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit, this villain is great.
I struggle to remember those movies. Marvel's become one homogenous ooze
Marvel's
to me.
a nightmare now. All right, so
But,
Lilo, they're mad. They're mad about it.
People are upset.
I thought they would be madder that, Zach Galifianakis is playing Stitch instead of the alien.
I didn't even know. Instead of the alien.
Yeah, they should have just went to the stars and grabbed the actual alien.
Yeah, grab an actual extraterrestrial. Yeah. Look, they're coming to us.
I know.
They want to be cast. They're hanging out waiting for the casting call and shit. Yeah,
it's also so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What do you want for...
I don't know.
Who voiced Stitch originally?
I don't fucking know. I have no idea.
Couldn't you just get them again?
No. It has to be... Look, if we've learned anything recently, you need a star to front your movie.
Hold the fuck up. Why? You
tell me. Why did Chris Pratt...
Don't get into this with me. I watched that movie.
What'd you think?
Well, okay, so for those who don't know, the Mario movie is out.
I've heard nothing but good, by the way.
So that's interesting, because I initially heard mixed things. So I went into this. I have a 5-year-old son. He wanted to see this movie.
He's the target audience.
Oh my god! He was, as soon as the first preview for this was, Daddy, we need to see Mario.
Yeah,
and I was
obviously.
like, yeah, all right, well, we'll go.
Twist my arm, kid.
Yeah. So I bring him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Pratt as Mario.
Yeah, naturally, you have to have Chris Pratt.
Hold on a second. Give me. This is killing me. The actual voice actor for Mario in the games and everything. God, it's gonna fucking drive me nuts if I can't remember this right now. Anyways, I'll circle back right.
I met him. He goes to conventions.
So Chris Pratt is one of the worst parts of the movie. The movie itself is
Charles Martinet.
Oh, Martinet.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa, burp action. All right.
It's escaping.
For you ASMR people.
Yeah, very nice.
All right. So, no.
You couldn't have him.
Chris Pratt, yeah, does the voice of Mario.
Yeah.
He's one of the worst voices in the movie.
Who's the worst voice in the movie?
So, in my opinion, the worst voice acting job in the movie is probably Donkey Kong, otherwise known as Seth Rogen.
Why is that? What makes it the worst?
He's just talking like Seth Rogen the whole time.
He phoned it in?
Yeah, he absolutely was like, I'm making no voice here. This is just me. I'm doing my own voice.
Because Chris Pratt at least tried to do like a New York accent, maybe?
Well, it's weird.
That what it was?
He fades in and out of trying to do a Mario voice.
Like a high-pitched one?
Yeah, he goes back and forth. Like, it's mostly New York, but there's a little Mario mixed in there.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's full on where you're like, oh, okay, sure. But for the most part, it's like, yeah, you're just Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
They even have Charles Martinet make a little fucking...
Oh, he does a cameo?
A little cameo voice, yeah, here and there.
Who's he?
He's like some fucking dude in the background playing Jumpman, which is Mario on a fucking
the original
machine. Yeah. So it's neat. The movie's honestly really good.
It's got a lot of heart.
Yeah, exactly. You know what it is? They try to incorporate everything Mario. The only thing they miss is like there's no like Mario Party reference, but outside of that,
Well, Mario Party references ruined relationships.
Yeah, they do.
So you can't
Mario Party is
Mario
fucking
Party,
put a strain on many friendships.
Right, you got to stay away from that one.
They got a whole Mario Kart sequence. They do all of it.
But this is a trend. This is a trend that we're seeing, is that when you actually have heart and you care about you saw it with D&D.
Yeah.
You saw it with The Last of Us.
Recently.
When you actually care about these properties and you tell the story.
Well, that's the funny thing about this whole
Not
thing,
that, like,
too.
Mario, Mario is Mario, right?
It has a very Mario plot.
Sure. Bowser kidnaps Peach, I imagine.
Yeah, for a brief period.
Sure.
There was all these fucking... Let me dispel one thing. All these YouTube videos and everything like that, they were like, oh, no, this new Mario movie's gonna suck. They're gonna do the usual treatment where they want to make Peach competent, so they make Mario incompetent.
Yeah.
Not at all the case.
Good.
Peach is competent.
But so is Mario.
Mario is also competent.
Right, which is fine. It doesn't have to be either or. It's so fucking stupid.
The movie's really fun.
I've played Peach in Smash Bros.
Let me tell you something.
Fine.
Yeah. You know what's funny is, like, I've seen the argument made by people who are like, oh, Peach is supposed to be a damsel in distress. Why are you making... You know when Peach became a competent character? Do you know?
Donkey Kong.
1988 Super Mario 2 or Mario 2.
Oh, was it Mario 2?
She's a playable character, so that makes her as competent as the rest of the cast.
She can take the fucking journey.
Right. So, okay. So not to jump off of that.
No, I know. That was what I heard. I heard people were bitching that she was competent.
People were mad about that in the commercials. Like, oh, why does Peach look like she's going to fight back? Because she's as competent as the rest of the cast. She's a member of the crew.
Smash Brothers. She's a playable character in most Mario games. She's a playable character in Mario Party, if you want to be real about shit.
The movie's fun, though.
Did you laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Let me hit you with one thing. My only exposure to this movie so far has been one of our national treasures.
Yeah. I wanted to get around to him.
All right, we'll wait.
Give me a second with that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one question.
Sure,
first.
sure.
Did you play Mario 64 as a young lad? All right. You gonna laugh at me? Yeah.
Did I play Mario 64?
Do you remember that terrifying fucking eel?
Ugh, underwater eel?
They jump scare you with that fucking eel.
No shit.
They give you the eel and they make it scary.
You gotta like follow them. You gotta go behind them to get the star.
Oh my God, they jump scare you with the scary fucking eel, dude.
I don't like that.
I like it. Everything they did, it worked.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
A lot of heart.
Yep. Okay. I'll circle back around. National treasure. I'll let you introduce the man.
All right. So I don't have much exposure. I've seen like kind of a preview. I was turned off by Chris Pratt's voice, but like I said, I heard a lot of what you've said, has kind of been reiterated. So I'm going to watch it eventually. Like it's on my list. Once it comes out, I'm not going to the theater for it.
I know you're not.
I just can't even describe how important Jack Black is.
Oh, he's like you say, he's a treasure.
He really is, though. I mean, you're talking about like, come on, we got Tenacious D.
You know what he's good at? He's good at splitting the line where he can be like a very family-friendly, wholesome Jack Black.
Kung Fu Panda.
And then he can have the more mature comedy, a little bit more adult-oriented.
Cock push-ups.
Right. Very funny.
He's, and I'll tell you this, and I'll fucking fight, I'm not a fighter. I'll fucking fight you. He's got a fucking voice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
He's actually a good vocalist.
Oh, he's a rock star, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so Jack Black's a treasure.
Yeah, my exposure is that, I didn't know there was a song in the movie, which is weird as fuck.
He voices Bowser, by the way, for everyone.
It's weird that there's a song.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we can agree that it's a weird situation.
It's played very funny.
I'm sure it is. Like,
yeah.
At first I was like, Bowser wouldn't sing, and I'm like, he might. It's pretty weird.
No spoilers. He's obsessed with Peach. He loves Peach. He wants her.
That's not a spoiler.
Yeah, he wants her. And he sings a little song about her at one point. It's hysterical.
Oh, dude.
He's the best voice in the movie by far.
Oh, my God.
He carries it.
Listen, I watched there's a music video.
Can't recommend it enough.
Did you see the music video?
The one that Jack Black did? Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
he has like a Bowser helm.
I love him.
Oh my god, and like a tight fucking green suit, and he's fat. So it's like riding up above his stomach.
Like into his gut and everything.
It's so good. I've been singing that song for 2 weeks, and my partner just is just like, what are you fucking... I'll like look at my dogs, and I'll just be like, peaches, 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 I love you.
Oh, a little fucking preview.
Yeah, a little bit. And she'll just be like, shut up. Who's Peach?
sounds about right. Yeah, she has no idea.
You cheating on me?
No.
No.
How could you? No,
I know, right? The amount of effort it would take.
All right. I'll move on.
I love it. I'm going
to keep it in the realm of
Nintendo.
Oh yeah, little Nintendo.
What do you
action.
got for me?
Let's get down on them again.
All right.
You know, I was a lot of positivity towards their latest movie.
I hope it does kick off. Like I hope they make movies now. Like I would love a Zelda movie. I would love them to start like getting into their back catalog.
Sure. And before I hop off and start dragging them again,
yeah.
From what I can tell, I believe this is the highest-grossing video game movie of all time.
From the last numbers, it is almost double the second place movie.
Yeah, it's insane. So, you know, I hope people take notes and they start respecting the source materials.
This is the third thing that's come out that has respected the source material and has done really well.
Right, people love it. So hey, hopefully that's a trend that continues. But all right, let's shit on them a little bit. So I recently got made aware of. I follow a lot of smaller YouTubers, or like I shouldn't say smaller, like just not the guys in the millions.
Like macros, right? Not micro YouTubers, but like macros, anywhere from like 500,000 to a million.
Yeah. So that's probably the range, I should say.
Sure.
So have you ever heard of Point Crow?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So Nintendo just went with like sweeping takedowns of like
and they do
content.
This from time to time.
Right, they just go on tears. So they recently had one that they put out, and they struck down like 20-something videos from this YouTuber Point Crow who makes like Legend of Zelda, Mario, Pokemon type content.
Yeah.
And
there's all sorts of... He does all sorts of...
Right. So outside of just taking down his videos, they hit him with 2 channel strikes.
Wow. That's too much.
Yeah. For people who are unaware of how YouTube works, 3 channel strikes and your channel is just gone.
Yeah. It's not like hidden or shadow banned. That's it.
It's done for.
Here's the thing. I have mixed feelings of, like, you know how I feel about copyright. Mm-hmm. I think it needs reform.
Sure.
But I think if Nintendo wants to pull like if someone's out there doing lore for like Legend of Zelda or something and it's wrong and they don't want that out there, I understand. To a degree.
Explain.
So like, let's say, so like, here's a good example. Vati Vidya.
Yep, love him.
So do I. But he has a relationship with From Software.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not just like, initially it started that he was kind of drawing inferences from the content.
Sure.
But like if if someone's out there going like, well, Link is actually the bad guy. Mm-hmm. I can imagine Nintendo not wanting something like that.
It literally doesn't matter if they want it or not. That's fair use.
It is, but I don't know. It's tricky. Like
it's gotta go with what. Well, here, let me.
I think Nintendo was in the wrong.
Okay, and let me clarify things.
But the copyrights, the channel strike is too much.
The videos that were taken down not only fell under fair use.
Yeah.
Nintendo has its own published guidelines of, hey, if you're gonna make content using our games, like videos, all that, just follow these like set of rules and instructions.
Like a lot of companies do.
Sure. And the content followed all of the rules.
So what the fuck? Here's the problem.
They're purging to purge them.
Here's the problem. The problem is that nothing is transparent. And there's no one that you can talk to. And there's no one that's going to come out there and just be like, this is why we took it down. Mm-hmm. So the biggest problem is none of us, like, if you can just be Nintendo and be like, no, kill him. Very like Roman Kaiser. Giving the thumbs down. And yeah.
Well, thumbs down meant let him live.
Well, giving him the thumbs up then.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, and then we don't have a reason. And I've run into this. When the Amber Heard trial was going on.
Yep.
And I made that video about the objection with the wine and everything.
Yeah. I remember it.
I got that flagged for bullying.
Yeah, you were bullying Amber Heard.
Yeah, I'm bullying Amber Heard. Like, what the fuck? I made
I know.
Hold on. My legal objection was valid.
I know.
Not even an invalid objection.
I remember the conversation we had on it.
Oh,
It's
I was
ridiculous.
furious, dude.
So, all right, let's reel it in. Let's reel back into the whole fucking...
Did he make a video about it?
He did.
Yeah.
He made an appeal. He's
Yeah.
like, hey, Nintendo, look, I sent you an email. I showed how my stuff follows your like rules and guidelines. Can we talk about this and
let's
try
start
to
a
get this
dialogue,
reversed?
At least.
But I guess he has legal representation going. He's not the only person affected. I think he's the biggest person affected by this
Sure.
recent wave
The
of things.
Van Hammer came through and like he got caught up in it.
Right, so he's repping himself and probably all the little
What
guys.
got taken down? Was it specific? Was it just Mario content?
Here's the thing. Originally, people were like, oh, they're trying to take down all of this Breath of the Wild stuff because
'cause
they've
the new
got
one's
Tears of
coming
the
out.
Kingdom
Yeah, yeah.
coming. And for some reason, having Zelda content out there would be bad for that. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't, if they don't have control over it, they can't,
So
it's bullshit.
the counterpoint to this is I guess they took down like his Mario content and shit as well.
Well, they have the Mario movie.
I don't know.
It's dumb.
So yeah, no, he's battling it out. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen.
That's a fruitless.
I
Even
don't
if
think
he
I've ever
wins-
seen Nintendo go back on anything. And they'll just do it again. in
Yeah,
the future.
what's crazy to me, because I've talked to Jim F0123 Art about this a little bit. I don't understand it. Even
of course not.
from like a Warner Brothers standpoint, and like the shit that I do, right?
Yeah.
I'm not really edging in on your competition. I'm not competition to these people.
No.
I never could be.
Right.
And all I'm doing is generating excitement for your brand,
Exactly.
and you don't have to pay for it. I'm going
Right.
to get paid, but just not by you.
Right. They'll pay. The people will pay me. Your product gets put out there.
I'll get them excited, so then when HBO Max drops the new series, people are going to have a hard-on for it already.
Right. They're already up there. They love it. The community is strong and healthy and lively.
It's just bizarre to me.
They're fucking out of their minds.
Like, that's what I
get
think it is, dude, because like there is no sane answer, right, in telling someone they can't have a YouTube channel playing Nintendo games, or
And that's just it.
a small business doing original artwork.
So another thing that people thought that maybe Point Grow got hit for was that he mods a lot of the games,
You can't do that. Not with
Okay.
Nintendo.
but you can, according to their own terms and everything.
They said that was okay.
They have nothing against it.
You know what it is? It's
And
it's
how
either
it
a new,
works is
it's either
by
a new
omission.
executive. It's probably a new
I
executive.
don't think so.
Well, then what? That doesn't make any sense. That they would
Yeah.
just randomly come up and just be like,
welcome to Nintendo's fucking
Bro.
like they just go on these tears.
"That's insane."
So anyways, here's the thing about the mods.
Yeah.
They're not commercial mods.
Oh, so you can't even get them.
No, he'll commission someone to make a mod for him.
Wow.
It doesn't go on sale. It's just a different way of showcasing the games. They still generate the excitement and everything. He's not reselling the mods or anything. There's no reason.
It doesn't. But what's crazy to me is that it hurts Nintendo more to take the videos down.
Yeah.
Because then you have guys like us that are just like, well, fuck Nintendo. It's just another evil corporation.
I know it is. Here's the tough part of Nintendo though. Is Nintendo as a company is fucking terrible,
Yeah, the worst.
but I love the shit they make.
Oh, they are heroin.
They make really good shit.
You know what it is they don't try to be something they're not. Like, Nintendo knows what they are, right?
Yeah,
and what I mean by that is they're not trying to compete on a graphical plane with like Xbox or PS5.
They don't give a shit about
that.
They
don't care. They know what they make. They make fun games, family oriented, and that's it. That's what they do. And they do it incredibly well.
Yeah, they're villains, but they're the smart. I don't know if they're the smart villains or not, because again, they just go around, they just go through and they're like, hey, you want to just like stomp on some of our biggest fans?
It's interesting because, like, to me, right, when Disney bought like Lucas and Marvel and everything, they cornered a big chunk of my childhood. And now, and what they've done with it is they made me not care about the properties anymore.
Yeah, trust me, I feel that.
Right. But what I'm saying is that for some reason, Nintendo keeps doing this shitty. Like, Disney was doing shitty things.
I can tell you the difference.
Well, Disney was doing shitty things, but they were still releasing bangers. But now they're doing shitty things and they're releasing shit. But what Nintendo's doing is they're doing shitty things and releasing bangers. So
they're
everyone's
still
just
releasing bangers.
Yeah. We're all just like, we feel that we need a shower after it, but like,
I know. I'm like, I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, you fucking whore.
I'm contributing to the suffering.
I can't believe I'm like this.
Nintendo,
I know.
Evil bitch. You.
All right. So I got one more Nintendo-oriented thing.
Yeah.
And you know this one because I showed you beforehand because I wanted your reaction.
I can't wait to talk about it.
I know you got a personal connection.
Oh, man.
So I did another Tears of the Kingdom, the new Zelda game preview. And
for those of you that don't like game or anything, like, Zelda is second to Mario as far as it all goes.
Yeah, probably.
Like, in the gaming world, I mean, there are some people that would say Zelda's better, but like, I think in pop culture, I would say
in recognition,
Mario,
overall,
Zelda.
Yeah, it's their second biggest franchise.
Yeah, and it's a global. It's huge.
It's enormous.
And this last game, Breath of the Wild, came out. It was hugely popular.
Revolutionized the formula.
Sure, and it was a good game. It wasn't as good as I think everybody made it out to be. I thought the bosses were very samey.
Flat.
They were just they were the same in my opinion.
So they released another preview of the game, and
Tears of the Kingdom.
They showed us a very special character to the lore of Zelda.
Yeah.
They gave us some Gannondorf action.
Now they've teased him. They showed him as a prune.
Yeah, they did. They showed him pruned out Ganon before, but they rehydrated him.
Oh, did they rehydrate him?
And let me tell you, rehydrating him, that got some people thirsty.
Look, I've always been a Gannondorf man.
I know this about you. That's why I was so excited to show you.
Since the old N64 days when he first came about.
Big point and very polygonal fucking Gannondorf.
Very polygonal.
Give me some N64 screens.
That's the final battle. You're just playing ping pong.
Yeah, it's a weird mechanic, but it was very satisfying.
I remember my little like 12-year-old heart was like pounding,
beating out of your chest.
Oh my god! I was like, what do I do? What do I do? Hit him with the light arrows, Link.
Yeah, of course. So yeah.
So then he's come up a couple other times.
Yeah.
So he came up in Wind Waker where he's a big old chubbo.
Yeah.
And then he came up in Twilight Princess where he was
yeah.
Oh yeah. But now.
Yeah. So for you, I couldn't imagine a more aesthetically pleasing Gannondorf.
I mean, they basically took my hair.
Oh shit!
Everything about him, dude. He's got no shirt because he doesn't fucking need one.
No, of course not.
You think he needs a fucking shirt?
I think is it? Bring the picture back up.
You want to see him?
Has he got the one shoulder off like the kimono type?
Oh, he's giving you a little oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's got the fucking like
dude.
samurai garb off one shoulder.
He wants you to see his nipples.
But not the full. You don't
No.
get to see the whole thing.
No.
All right, so my initial exposure to this, I was scrolling TikTok. I have, the preview comes up, and I'm like, whoa, I wonder what people are saying about Gannondorf.
Yeah.
And it is just comments like,
Zaddy.
I need him now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There was one comment, and I'm not going to call you out here fully because you have a particular spelling to your name on TikTok. It said, "Until my jaw locks."
Oh my god.
It's made by an account by the name of Gannondorf's Hoe.
Wow. Really in there. You know what
And it
the
just
thing
went
of it is?
on and
it's
on.
so funny because, like, in Wind Waker, he was just a chubbo.
Yeah, he was a big old
No one
boy.
gave a shit.
No one wants
They
that
got him.
Gannondorf.
They got him. Not only is he ripped,
Yeah, he's shredded.
he's got long hair. He's got a man bun, and he's wearing jewelry because he's so secure in his masculinity.
He's got a man bun and a ponytail.
Yeah, you know how much fucking hair this
That's
guy has?
so much hair.
But he has no chest hair.
no body hair whatsoever.
He's totally hairless.
It's unbelievable. His
Oh
routine
my
must be
God,
intense.
Dude, how much bull shark testosterone do you think he's mainlining?
I like to think this is a Gannondorf who has to spend a minimum of 2 hours in personal grooming in the mornings.
Look at him, dude. You know how long? Here's the thing. He's a Gerudo.
Oh, yeah.
His hair is
rare male Gerudo.
His hair is curly. Mm-hmm. And as someone that also has curly hair,
Yeah.
you know how fucking long it would take me to get that? I could do it. It would take me over an hour to get my hair to look like that.
Unbelievable effort on
Oh
his
my
part.
God.
You know what? And you know what, though?
It shows.
It's worth it.
Oh my god. No, it's problematic because now I don't want to fight the ball.
It's funny how many comments like that I've seen with like, well, now I don't want to kill him.
Yeah, like is there an option where like, you know,
Can I romance him?
Can we be friends maybe? We'll start as friends and then maybe more. Where's the visual novel?
I like the direction that Nintendo's going with the Legend of Zelda franchise. Like, hey, what if we made everyone kind of hot?
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone's an adult now, right?
I don't know. Look it up before we make any comments.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably should, huh?
Yeah, you know what? Just a safe option. I mean, like, technically speaking, don't we know that Zelda's like 100 and something in the last game?
That's a lolicon argument. She's 1,000 years old.
She's like 100. She was
Yeah.
fighting Ganon for 100 years.
Yeah, it's not weird.
I'll stop there before I put my foot in my mouth, because I probably will. Shit.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Look,
Yeah,
we're going to
look.
just go with they're adults. If they're not, you know, shame on us, I guess.
Yeah, we'll blame Evan. So, yeah, no, their decision last time around, and we'll cut this if it is wrong, but their decision last time around was,
Well, what
let's
was the,
give
what was
Zelda
the last one? What was the last
Breath
game
of
that
the
came
Wild.
out? No, before that. What was the last? What was the one before that?
God, fuck, I don't know.
Was it
Twilight?
Was it Twilight or Wind Waker?
I think it was Twilight. Wind Waker came before Twilight Princess.
They were hot in Twilight.
Yeah, they were.
All of them. All of them.
That's true. Has it gone back since Twilight?
No, they went hot and they were like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's
know
what
what,
I
though?
mean. Is in
I
Twilight,
liked-
they're like, hey, everyone should be hot, and then they're like,
I
let's
the
stick
tone
with
of
it.
Twilight. Like I was kind of bummed with Breath of the Wild that it went a little lighter, because Twilight was pretty like dark,
Grim.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of a grim fantasy there.
but they
I mean,
pulled
they
it back.
had
I gotta
dead
tell you,
prior
though,
Link teaching you all the moves.
I got to tell you though, the final battle in Twilight where you're fighting fucking Ganondorf with the sword was that gave me N64 vibes.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
really
it was
good.
so good.
So yeah, no, we got our fucking
Oh,
new
he's a
game.
zaddy dude. I don't even know.
It's unbelievable. This may be the hottest Ganon we've ever had.
He
Ganondorf,
is
rather.
hands down the hottest Ganon we've ever had. Let me check his
That's
age. Let me
huge for
check
us.
Link's age. Yeah, he's a fucking 117 years old. It's fine.
Well, he's biologically 17.
Well, what's the age of consent in Hyrule?
Oh, that's tough.
See?
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I know.
That's a good question to be asking.
Yep.
We don't know this.
It's like kind of weird that they made him just underage. Like, what is the point of that? Just make him 18.
All right, do Zelda now.
All right, hold on.
I need to know whether I'm getting canceled over that fat ass comment.
She did 6. Yeah,
That
nice
is
knowing
not
you.
true.
Nice knowing you.
No. It's talking about the game.
The game came out 6 years ago. Very funny.
Oh.
She's 117.
Oh, no.
But she's
Don't
got the-
read the second part, you piece of shit.
Okay, yeah.
Don't you read it. I know what I've done.
The calamity happened on which birthday, Paul?
The calamity happened on today.
That's right.
It's today.
Chris Hansen just pulls the curtain back, and he's like, "Why don't you have a seat?"
Oh, no, dude.
Yeah, he got you.
That's true. Oh, well. Look, I think these games follow the rule of anime where everyone's fucking portrayed as an adult,
She's
but not an adult.
117, dude. Come on now.
Yeah, now I feel bad about it.
You should, pervert.
Unbelievable. Oh, well.
What, did you pull the whole microphone out?
I wasn't even going to address it, but
Well, I did.
I was
you were
just
so
going to...
upset about your fucking...
I know, I'm fucking tearing this whole studio apart.
Listen, I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to say that Zelda had a fat ass in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah, it's really brave of you to follow my lead, but okay.
Well, now that we know, I'm still saying... That's what
True.
makes it brave.
That's true. It was braver than me. I wanted to know first, but...
Stunning and brave.
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah,
Good for
you're
you.
welcome.
Good for
You're
you.
welcome. All right. What else do we got going
We
on here?
moved off of fucking
Let's move away.
our lolicon arguments
Oh
for
my
Zelda and
God.
Link and fucking Daddy Gannondorf.
I got to tell you, Daddy Ganon, though, I wasn't even going to get the game.
I show you Daddy Gannondorf.
Yeah, as soon as I laid
Change
my eyes on
immediately.
Ganondorf, I was like, oh, hold on a minute.
Wait.
Pump the brakes. When does this come out? May, you say?
Glad I can bring you around.
Yeah, now I got to find my Switch.
Like pushing,
Yeah.
like tucking it into your belt.
That's right.
All right.
All right. Let's move away from Nintendo.
Yeah. You got anything else for me?
Let me take a look. All right. So I have one more that I kind of wanted to talk about, and this is a little more serious.
Okay, hit me with it.
I don't know if you've seen, but there have been massive leaks.
Are you talking about the U.S. like the Pentagon type leak thing?
Yes, there's been massive leaks in the U.S. intelligence.
I've followed it extensively. I
The
think
Pentagon
it's
was
very funny.
losing their minds. They were saying, we think this could be China or Russia doing these leaks. We don't know.
Well, so
Why don't you? But we found out what happened.
yeah. We're aware at this point. We don't necessarily
found the
know
leak.
the motivations. We know the leaker.
We know the motivation.
So this is I think they said it's potentially the biggest breach of U.S. intelligence in the last 100 years.
Yeah, this is an incredible breach.
There was like documents leaked about the current conflicts in Ukraine and everything.
like agents' lives have been put at risk over this.
And it was leaked on Discord. Not any Discord, mind you.
Now,
It was
Discord, for you guys that don't know.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's basically a chat server, right? I mean, that's probably the best way to say it.
Generally a chat server used for
Voice
people
chat.
playing video games and
Sure,
stuff.
but I mean, it's used for other things. too.
Sure. It can be used for anything.
But it, basically, you have a room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of dictate rules and moderators and things like that. And,
Yep.
and there's different, sections of the room, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, text and audio
Text
chat.
and text and speech. Yep.
So it was on a Minecraft Discord server
The fall of U.S. intelligence.
via Minecraft. And it was leaked, at least on the Discord, by a man who went by Jack the Dripper.
One of the greatest online handles.
Jack the Dripper.
That's right up there with Rumple Foreskin.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And they So the U.S., it takes a few days. They're madly scrambling to try to find out what happened. Who is this?
Right.
Where did this all come from?
Right. Like these documents
What were
are
the
very
motivations
sensitive.
and everything?
Yeah.
And they find out it's a 21-year-old
Oh, it's so incredible.
serviceman. I think it was like Air Force intelligence serviceman
Of course it's Air Force.
out of Massachusetts.
Oh, no, he's a local boy.
I know.
right.
I believe it was Massachusetts.
We got to drive down there and slap him.
Do you think we have to speak with Jack the Dripper?
I'd love to have him on. Maybe not, though. He'd be
There's
giving out secrets.
There's no way we can get him
No.
away from
I'd
everyone
just
at
be
this
like,
point.
Hey, Jack, can you come on here? And he'd be like, well, if you need to know the names of any agents that are... I'm like, no, dude.
No, let's not do
Chill
that.
the fuck out, bro.
Yeah. So there's like tons of speculation about why he did it. I guess.
He's 21.
So it
went
ranges.
like this.
It ranges from like espionage things, like he's
It's not.
paid or
It's
whatever,
not.
to he wanted to win an online argument.
That's what it is. That I promise you, the way that this timeline has gone, that's what it is. I'm part of the U.S. Armed Forces. No, you're not, bitch.
This guy's having a Discord argument about like probably like I don't know the conflict in Ukraine, and
Yeah.
he's like, oh yeah.
I know this, and this.
drops classified documents like checkmate, idiot.
No, it didn't. At first, it went like this. No, it's not. F word.
Yeah, saying all sorts of shit.
Yeah, you know that's how it went.
Yeah, big time gamer speak.
Yeah, absolutely. I fucked your mother. Our national security, the lives of our secret agents, like
Yeah,
on
our
the
fucking-
line, and you just have the Minecraft like
Oh,
NPCs that are just like, the little fucking.
This guy's playing some Minecraft and dropping national
Yeah.
secrets.
Just outing his fucking fellow
it's
agents.
so
I love it.
insane.
I love it. I don't love it because it puts them in danger. But
this goes back to the fact that we live in an absolutely off the wall fucking timeline.
yeah, something happened somewhere.
Oh my
Like-
god. The safety and the security of the U.S. is being compromised by Minecraft fucking players.
Dude, I
and-
cannot believe. Like, if you said to someone 10 years ago, because Minecraft existed.
Yeah.
If you said to someone 10 years ago, I'm from the future. Okay. The largest national security incident in the last 100 years is going to take place on a Minecraft Discord server. I would look at you and go, you need crazy bills.
Yeah. You're out of your fucking mind.
A Minecraft server of all places.
It's so funny.
You know what I will say though? Sponsored by Minecraft. You know, Roblox is not happy about that.
No. You know what? It's such a crazy fucking time span that we're in.
Yeah.
It's like you said. Oh, you tell them that. You tell them, yeah, no, we're just spotting UFOs like it's going out of style.
You know what's funny is
We've got
I
AI.
think about it. I think about it. Like me 10 years ago, me 15 years ago.
Would have been like, shut up.
But
crazy
like
man.
now I'm sitting here, right, where all this shit has happened or is happening, and I'm just like, I'm desensitized to it all now.
Yeah. So not only that, and I'll change the topic a little bit here.
Yeah, what do you got?
So another crazy thing that you wouldn't have fucking thought of like 10 years ago.
Sure.
Did you hear about Joe Rogan's thing with like the AI?
No.
No, you didn't. Okay.
Listen, my AI experience comes from, they're taking over for the artists and Balenciaga.
Yeah. So he recently, I guess he made a big statement about how dangerous AI is.
It's scary.
Because what happened is, I guess, someone did an AI-generated episode of his podcast that got really popular, and people were like, oh, this is like from the Joe Rogan podcast.
Right.
So I'm just super hopeful that in like 5 years, y'all won't tell the difference, and it's just AI, Paul and Evan going at it.
Yeah,
We're
but like,
not
what are
doing
you
anything.
gonna do with all the time, though?
I'll probably paint a lot of miniatures.
I'm probably gonna hang myself in the garage.
Well, don't do that.
Well,
if you
I'd
do,
be
though, I can
bored.
continue.
I
already have your voice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you don't even need
Spirit
me
is
anymore.
captured.
Yeah, they got me.
None
They
of
got
you
me
will
boiled
know.
down. I just think it is scary. The AI of it is
It
scary.
definitely is.
It is, but I'm hoping that we'll see some positivity. Look,
For sure.
there's going to be some bad that comes,
Yeah.
but I think there will be a lot of good that comes from it too. I really
would
do.
hope so.
I mean, honestly, like you more than me. I don't have any children. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm more
here's the
invested
thing.
in the
Here's
fucking
thing.
future of things.
If Putin was like, it's time.
Yeah.
And
He's got all of our intelligence off of
You know what
fucking
I do?
Minecraft
I go,
servers.
that sucks. I don't want to die, but like, oh well. You know what you got to
fucking-
do? You got to look at your son and be like, I'm sorry. I don't have to do that. I got to what? Look at my dog and just be like, hey, you want a treat?
Yeah, I gotta go fucking fight on. Yeah, because then I have to go
Right.
fucking
Right.
try to do something about
That's
it.
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know
Is
what
like,
it
I'm
is.
trying to be hopeful, and you're just like, no, it's going to be awful. They're going to make you into a porn star, and I'm going,
What?
I don't see the problem.
All right.
I don't know. With that one,
we're
let's
fucking. Yeah, I was like,
let's
we're
put
off
this
the rails.
one to bed. Paul, what do you got going on?
Oh, you know me. I have the fucking completely inactive TikTok, but you can find me there as partially proficient.
Have you been painting at all?
Oh yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. I just don't post any of it.
Not a boy.
Yeah, I forget to film. It happens. Whatever.
I hear you.
yeah. So, anyways, yeah, you can find me there. I'll post up some finished models, whether I filmed painting them or not.
Yeah,
soon
we
enough.
got to at least put them up there so we can look at them.
Yeah. I'll let you see them.
All right, guys. So that's episode 49 of The Corner. CatalystCrafting.com is the main website. Catalyst Creations NH is the Etsy store. We're cooking. I mean, it's busy. It's busy. We're doing orders.
yeah.
People love that capybara art print, I'll tell you. We are going to be at the Comic-Con in Manchester, New Hampshire, double midnight.
Free Comic Book Day, Comic Con.
Yeah. So we'll be there. We're going to have some stuff available that's not available on the shop. We'd love to chat with you guys if you want to come out.
Yeah, if you're
And-
local, come say hi.
For sure. And what do you guys think? Have you seen Haxan? Do you think it's as much of a masterpiece as everyone else said? I'm part of the fucking cult now. I'm in it. What do you think about the new actress for
Nani.
Nani.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Mario movie?
Yeah. What do you think about Nintendo in general? They villains? They good guys? What do you think? You gonna bang Gannondorf, would you?
Yes.
I know you would.
And is Jack the Dripper the greatest online name ever?
Jack the Dripper or Jack Black? Who do you prefer?
Ooh.
Tell me.
All right, crew. We'll catch you on the next one.